I'm so happy to be here with you today for a really special Venus retrograde transmission. I have a beautiful, beautiful set of truly creative, unique art cards to do a full walkthrough with you and just sit with you for a minute. They're retrogrades. They're so multiple right now. The core for me is this Venus retrograde that we're in right now is retrograding so hard. And I just was so called after our gathering last night in our Worldwide Coven Witchcraft Club, Sacred Sweethearts. We gather live stream once a week, and it's a really intimate setting. And we utilize this deck in concert, kind of together, dovetailed with Moonbaby-Magic Tarot. And I'm just so moved by this deck and how it's shifted some things in me. And I'm very, very happy to bring you through this. So let's light our ritual candle and set our intention for this session. It'll be a gentle video. Yeah, you might hear my air conditioner. Be happy for me. It's hot today, and we're winding up for a big heat wave coming up next week. I just got a shingles vaccination today, so I'm taking it mellow. You know something? That is the level that I'm at right now with this retrograde. I went to go pick up my regular thyroid medication. You know that I had thyroid cancer in my 20s, and I have to take medication every day for the rest of my life. And so I know my pharmacist really well. And I showed up there like, girl, you need to get a shingles shot. And I was just like, do me. Everything else is in this sort of fallow time right now with all these retrogrades, just might as well jab me. And so they said, just take it easy for a couple of days, rest. And I thought, it's a sign, it's perfect. This is a perfect time for me to just surrender to the sweetness of the healing experience that I'm in. And I've already received multiple downloads. I feel like this artwork that I'm going to show you is linked in with that as well. So this isn't fully ASMR, but honestly, if it gives you the tingles, then it is ASMR. ASMR reminds me so much of our beloved witchcraft in that it exists in the eye of the beholder. So it's a gentle video with a little hum of AC in the background, which we're feeling very positive about, especially for my body. And we're gonna just relax, grab something lovely to drink. If you're feeling productive, maybe grab your book of shadows so you can write down things that occur to you. We'll end up after the walkthrough of this beautiful oracle card deck, pulling a card and reading from this extremely special guidebook that reminds me of this amalgamation of poetry and prose. It's beautiful. I light this candle in the name of love, in perfect love and perfect trust, to alert our spirit guides that we're here, we're open, we're listening, and we're ready to receive the messages that are meant for us. I have this super beautiful candle. I want to show you what it is. This is a Votivo smoked wood and amber candle. I got matchy candles for my precious friend Louise and I love this packaging. It's kind of got these like sturdy corners that look like they're sort of almost chain, and it's got a lifted top, and then this little beautiful candle. I mean, come on, any candle that's got smoked wood and amber is so nice, and it's got this beautiful little decor on it. It's adorned just the way I like it. I'll definitely be taking the string off of it and using some nice Celtic knot magic for that. So how are you holding up with all of these retrogrades? Hit it up in the comments to connect with our gorgeous community. Today, I am going to walk you through the really kind of shorter, simple looking, very potent Sacred Heart Portal Oracle deck. And here's the back of this very simple flip top box. I love the artwork of this sort of character that comes through the entire deck. It has backs of the card that are really beautiful. I just love that simple drawing that invites me in to draw and play and have a nice little crafternoon. And the deck itself is made by two artists. They're called Wilorna Mendiola Lara. They're called 3/4 Art on Instagram. And Jeanette Mendia, they are ascensionalchemy.com and Ascension Alchemy on Instagram. Oh, Ascension Alchemy _444 on Instagram. I got this deck at the Mujeres Market at the Heritage Museum of Orange County in Santa Ana in December 2021. Wow, I got to actually purchase the deck from Wilorna, and just having the artist hand me the work and me be able to tell them how much I appreciated the uniqueness of this work. I really didn't want to know a lot about it because I knew it immediately sort of created this vibration in my heart. And I wanted to just take it home and let it set and settle. I did some nice rosemary smoke cleansing, and I just let it rest on my altar for a bit. And now it's just really blanketing me in this healing invitation. And it's really hearty and delicate at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So here we go. This is the guidebook to the Sacred Heart Portal Oracle. And each page, they bounce straight into it with a very simple bio for Jeanette and a really simple bio for Wilorna. And then bam, one little page of usage, which is very common sense usage for the deck, with a simple 2 sentences at the top that just set the stage. Listen to what they said. Thank you for honoring you in receiving your divine message. Here are simple instructions on how to use the Sacred Heart Portal Oracle deck. I love that. Thank you for honoring you in receiving your divine message. So gorgeous. I mean, really, when we use these spiritual tools as we're physically called to, if we sort of heed the call within of how to use these tools, it is really giving yourself a huge gift. So I loved it immediately, and it's set up in the guidebook alphabetically, and I ordered the deck alphabetically as well. All right, and then we'll shuffle it in just a second. Okay, so it begins with abundance. Let's do our walkthrough now. I want to just tell you too, I'm settled in the farthest sort of east part of my home right now with my gorgeous new paint color that I'm calling boysenberry. It's Sherwin-Williams Blackberry. Our wonderful, beautiful Amy of Soft Landing Studios and Soft Landing Podcast helped Jason and I with this project. And it's the first time I've ever worked with a certified designer, and it's been a pleasure. On their website, they have a DIY package of 4 sessions, and we've been through 3, and it has just been such an honor to work with someone so magical like Amy. And you can look over in the description of this video to some videos that my sweetie put together about this transformation and how we're doing some IKEA hacks to create a whole new feeling as our life is changing. I've got 2 off to college in the fall, and that's a surprise. I knew one of them would be off to college. And then my daughter chose to test out of high school and graduate early and start their college journey early. They took summer courses. They are an anthropology major, and my son is off to study accounting and economics in late September. So it's a time of transition, and we're choosing to transition some banged up old IKEA furniture that we've had since the kids were little to transform our home with what we already have and make this a space that we can share with our friends and loved ones. So check out those videos. And how good do those yellow roses look against that boysenberry wall? Wow. Amy, are you loving this? Away we go. Oh, goodness. Where's my abundance card? Please hold. After our Coven weekly live stream last night, my family and I played with these cards in such a beautiful way. So the abundance card was across the room, and so was the guardian card. Let's see. They're in alphabetical order. I always told the kids when I volunteered in their classroom that I think I was made to be a professional alphabetizer. I love to alphabetize. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel so good. I give you the fabulous Sacred Heart Portal Oracle, made here by two Angelino angels here in the Los Angeles area. Here is abundance, community, Bioluminescence, cycle, dimensions, essence, expansion, flow of life, forever student, frequency, guardian. This is my card from last night, heart ocean, heal the planet, inner child, Karaya, lotus mudra, mind, body, soul, movement, past, present, future, personal mantra, plant whisperer. Look at this card. It's so beautiful. Sacred journey, shadow work, selenite, sentient, she is medicine, sovereign, spirit sisters, the light bearer, the offering, transmutation, tree pose, universal sisters, we are indigenous, womb intelligence. Let's shuffle these cards just really gently. There's no description for reversals in this deck, so we'll keep them all upright. And I love a hand-to-hand shuffle like this. How are your spiritual messages that you're receiving in this time? Remember, this Sunday, Venus strikes a cazimi with the sun. I love that word strikes. One of our coveners, John, said that last night, and it just felt so true. We will not be able to, obviously, look up at the sun. It reminds me of somebody that said you could just look right up at the eclipse. Not really. Venus will appear to disappear behind the sun in the way that Venus is retrograde and appearing to be rotating backwards right now. And this cazimi is an incredible opportunity for Venus, who takes no days off. Oh, we have a jumper. For Venus is the ruler of course, Libra and Taurus, also the ruler of gardens, love, abundance, money, sex, and all of the arts. I mean, that's a heavy load. So this Venus retrograde asks us to take the opportunity to give it all a rest. Let it lay fallow. Let it receive information that wants to seep in towards it, and take a break. Take a break. Fertilize the garden. Dream. Be loose and easy with sketches. Listen to your heart. Okay, our jumper is the card called Sacred. And I'm going to take a second and read to you the description of Sacred in the book. I just love it being in alphabetical order. It is so handy and so practical. It's a really practical deck, and it's also just like incredibly I'll say trippy in the best way. It's very loose and poetic. All right, sacred. Do you see how it looks like poetry? And I'll show you the card as I read this. Divine absolute realm, calling you forward to announce your wings of sanctity, your absoluteness brought forth by changing timelines, each one you catch in propitious prayer, a benevolent vortex entirely for you. You are sacred. Thank you so much. I love that. Okay, so back in the deck, our jumper goes. And that feels to me like the seat that we are creating this work in. A second jumper. Oh, I'm so excited. Bioluminescence. I love it so much. I've got Bioluminescence on the backs of Moon Baby Magic Tarots. This is a really special feature of this very unique deck. And so we're going to look at this card now. I haven't read the description of this card yet. I'm so excited. I cannot put this deck down. Bioluminescence, sacred plant medicine, is calling you to heal you and to open your spirit to the ultimate elevated light source. Bioluminescence tracking has been embedded in your cellular structure since before this life here. Contact to that part of you that is vast and immense within your ethereal pyramid peak. Your spirit knows the way home. You just love it. And the art is just so special. Look at those gorgeous mushrooms. I feel like we're ready to break this deck into 3 and back into 1 and look at the bottom of the deck. I can't get enough of calling in the bod, the bottom of the deck. Forever student, love it. And then we'll pull our actual card. All this is just the stretching, the warm up, the check-in. It's a really great opportunity for you to access your intention for the work that we're doing here today. Your knowledge is infinite wisdom now, forever, beyond timelines of tomorrow and other sacred spaces. You are student, teacher, auspicious reflection. Show up in your power, all of your glory of knowledge. You have much to teach others, even as you are vast in your learning. Movement of intel is instantaneous for you in this now. Welcome it, receive it, allow it. There is nothing to look back to. There is only knowledge infinite for you. The bottom of the deck. Now what's your intention? Breathe deeply in this moment as you hold the deck. My hands are your hands in this moment. Let's take 3 deep breaths in. Open your lips for your exhale and say Ma. Let's breathe in for a 4 count. And exhale 8. Ma. And our card of the day in the Sacred Heart Portal Oracle is Heal the Planet. I'm feeling that. And this feels like the whole point of our life on this timeline, doesn't it? At least it does for me. Heal the planet. You, goddess, are here to heal. Inang Kali Gasan. Heal, heal, heal. Spread your love for her to everyone, far, near, in boundless sun space. Show others how to touch her eternal soulship. It is your authority. Accept the greatness that you carry to transmit this grand assignment. Transport the love devotion, frequency in her honor in the way that only you can do. I want to show you this so you can sort of hold the screen and see how it's written. Special words are capitalized, and the cadence to this is just very unique and poetic. Gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough and chat for our Venus retrograde, moving into our Venus Cassimi with the sun. And that is on Sunday. Our Worldwide Coven Witchcraft Club has a special bespoke candle service that I will create on Sunday. It's a remote candle service. The Sacred Sweethearts have room on the broom for 33 souls, and I think I have about 11 spaces available. If you'd like to join us, you are ever so welcome. I cannot tell you what an honor it is to create this magic for you and with you. We are in this together. And remember that magic is your birthright and everything's a spell. This is my Venus retrograde, Venus Cassimi the sun spell. Loving you so, so much.